Putin News Now. Russian election victory cast in doubt by numerous fatalities. On behalf of Kiev on Monday, Russian separatists cast doubt on President Vladimir Putin's election triumph by claiming that their recent operations in Russia's border areas have caused severe deaths from Moscow's troops. Despite widespread accusations of vote rigging from Western observers, the Kremlin reported on Sunday that Putin had won the Russian presidential election with about 88% of the vote. Freedom of Russia Legion, LSR, and Russian Volunteer Corps, RDK, actions in the Kursk and Belgorod districts have persisted, however. The gangs claim that since starting their incursion a week ago, they are responsible for almost 1,400 casualties among the Russian soldiers. After failing to confirm the separatist organization's casualty claims, Newsweek reached out to the Russian Ministry of Defense via email on Monday to seek response. The assertions made by the insurgent groups have damaged Putin's reputation just one day after he boasted about his military's superiority in the battle with Ukraine, which started on February 24, 2022, during his victory address. The Russian military forces are solely responsible for the initiative. Putin did not mention the assaults in the border regions, but he did say that in some areas, their troops were simply mowing down the enemy. Russian border regions Belgorod and Kursk have seen attacks that Putin's soldiers have struggled to stop, despite his claims about his military might. Upon their arrival in Belgorod and Kursk last Tuesday in armored vehicles, the LSR and RDK said on Telegram that they were on the attack. The militants later asserted control of a Kursk settlement, supposedly with the support of artillery and mortar fire. A fresh message from the organizations on Telegram claims that by Monday they had wounded 829 more and murdered 613 Russian military soldiers. They also reported the capture of 27 Russian servicemen. Our opponent has suffered substantial losses in manpower and equipment in just a few days of launching a small military campaign against Putin's soldiers, they said online, according to a translation in the Kiev Post. Along with 1,442 casualties among civilians, pro-Kiev forces also asserted control of a significant quantity of Russian military hardware. 7 tanks, 6 howitzers, 1 BM-21 Grad multiple launch rocket system, MLRS, 20 infantry fighting vehicles, and 57 units of automotive equipment were among the many objects they claimed to have destroyed in their statement. The damage to Putin's reputation, according to the militias, was the most significant loss. According to the Kiev Post, the LSR and RDK made their statements on Telegram, stating that Putin's reputation as someone who can ostensibly maintain order in the country took the most hit. Russian towns are going up in flames, Putin's war machine is in ruins, and the Kremlin artillery is destroying them one by one. But above all else, Putin gorges himself on human life, whether they be soldiers or civilians, all for the sake of clinging to his authority. If it meant ensuring Putin's place in history as the great Tsar, he would dispatch every single Russian to the trenches. Given Russia's dual preoccupation with collective identity and complete contempt for human existence, this is the logical outcome.